Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
About to get started here. Guardians. And we're underway here in the home opener. Gets the outside corner with that one. Battling here as he fouls it away. Out towards right center field. Mullins on the move. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And there's one away. Stepping up for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann. And that one sliced foul. Just getting started here in Pittsburgh. Just missed.
Oh.
That's out to center field. Mullins under it. That's out number 2. And up next for Cleveland, Kyle Manzardo. Left field. And it's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. And that one almost got him. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. What a stop. And very nicely done for the out. Digging in, Cedric Mullins. Yeah, that's fouled off. Oh, 1 down. On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job staying much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
At the plate, Roman Anthony. Swinging a foul straight back. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
In the air, left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Kyle Tucker. Swing and a pop-up. And that's a foul ball. That misses the zone. Ball 1. That one ripped. 1 away.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
On the ground, 2 ball. Rocchio over to second, on to first, double play. Back here at PNC Park, we move ahead to the top of the second now. David Fry digs in for the Guardians. And that one pulled foul. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Bo Naylor at the plate now. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering is fouled back. Second inning here, no score. A changeup missing, and that's ball 2. Just missed.
That's inside.
Line drive. Tracks it down for the out. 2 up, 2 down. Austin Hedges stands in. Curveball over for a called strike. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. And down on strike. Back here in Pittsburgh, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Michael Garcia digs in now.
Oh.
On the ground to third, Arias tosses to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. So up next for Chicago, Alec Burleson. In the air, left field. Fry gets under it. And there's 2 away. Here's Adley Rutschman. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Fires over to first. Rutschman retired. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. The 0-2. That one ran its. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Gabriel Arias.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Top of the third, no score. Rip to right, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands.
That one almost got him. And that is out of play. The 2-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Burleson to second. What a double play that was. Back here at PNC Park, stepping in, Connor Griffin.
You know, these Cubs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Way inside. The 2-2 now. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it goes just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. And a foul ball. 0-1. In the air to left center. Takes it in for the out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Fry turns to the right on the move. And that's the third out. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Brian Rocchio. Ripped to short. One pitch and one out. Now it's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Just about to get started. Zach Neto up now for the Mets.
Number 9, Zach Neto.
And we're underway here in the home opener.
7 o'clock.
That's a slider for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at bat to hit.
The 1-2. That one
Yep,
missed.
that ball went out.
That's
Ball
off the
3.
mark. And now 3-2. That one
Ball
misses.
four, take the bait.
So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Very high with that one. And that is ball one.
Aye. That's ball two.
Just underway here in Cincinnati. And he takes a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Here's a 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Neto gets his lead at first with nobody out. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's the power hitting catcher, Shea Langoliers. There's a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what.
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. A 3-run homer. And the Mets on the board first. It's 3-0. Here's Stanton now.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
In for a strike. And going to. That one's upstairs, ball one. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch. And now it's Mark Vientos.
They've got him working a little harder. His first frame than he anticipated.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
All over that one right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Munetaka Murakami now at the plate as he swings through strike one. That one in there across the letters.
That's a ball.
Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And there's a strike. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Late with the swing there.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
And that one is lifted in the air. Walker has a beat on it, and there's 2 away. So up next for New York, Ryan Bliss. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. 2 on, 2 outs. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and taking the ball for the Mets, Ranger Suarez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Jordan Walker, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Tatis takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Next for Cincinnati, Jake McCarthy. And first offering is fouled off. In the air, left field. 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
In now for the Reds, Miguel Vargas. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. Hammered, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Ohtani in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just
runner on the go. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Back here in Cincinnati, top of the second, Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. Late that time, and it's strike 2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Zach Neto digs in now. He walked and came around to score his first time up. High fly ball down the left field line. Carrying well. And it is out of here. He'll take a jog around the bases. One down. Now the number 2 hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. He had a big 3-run homer in his first trip. That one fouled off. Langoliers goes 5 feet 11 inches, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. This one smoked on its way out of here. They've hit another, his 2nd home run of the game. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Still in the 2nd, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
That one misses. Ball 3. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Sosa on the move. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Vientos takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Just missed. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here at the top of the 2nd. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. This one in the air, right field. Reaching for it, makes the catch. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. In now for the Reds, Wilson Contreras. Yeah, that's fouled off. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He'll circle the bases, and now it's the switch-hitting 2nd baseman, Xavier Edwards. Foul ball. And it's fouled away. Fights it off. You'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit, and a man aboard.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Moreno in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. 1 away. 1 out, man at first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Caballero. On the ground is short, could be 2. Neto over to 2nd, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. And here is Sosa to the plate. Hard liner. And that is that. One for the Reds on the homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. Back here at Great American Ballpark, new inning getting started. Munetaka Murakami up now for the Mets. And it's 1-0. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
For the Mets, left fielder Lourdes Gurriel.
So man aboard. Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's 0 for 1. In the dirt. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
That's ball 2.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. No advance, though. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Mets,
one out man at first. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Bliss. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Oh, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
1-1 now. Runner on the go, and that one gets past the catcher. Murakami into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Man at second. That misses the zone, and now 3-1. Runner on the go again. That one lifted to left. Takes it in for the out. Here's the center fielder, Tyrone Taylor. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's in there as a run scores on the play.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Back. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Rico Garcia.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. That one is gone. Another homer. His second homer of the night. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-1. So 2 down. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Ball 1.
Just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Sosa settles under it. And that is that. Back here in Cincinnati, ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that pitcher work to get you out. Well, these Reds, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Taylor hustling after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
McCarthy at the plate now, and that's strike one. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. He decides to eat it, and so they end up with some speed on at first. One down. Here's the third baseman, Miguel Vargas. 1 for 1 with a single so far. There's a line drive to left field. Gurriel takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Gurriel under it, and that's the inning. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Siggy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah. As far as ballpark food, one of my favorite places is San Francisco.
Garlic fries, yo.
Garlic fries, and you got the lobster roll out there in the outfield if you want to make the walk all the way out there.
It's great, though, broadcasting a game with that zoo breath where you could just, I mean, absolutely levitate some people with your breath. That one missed.
But we got the crab fries in Philadelphia, is that right?
Yep, and then
it's been a long time for me.
Boog's Barbecue at Oriole Park.
I knew you'd go there.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, you can work in your name, huh?
That's right. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
Hey!
The Mets up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering in there. Strike, and it's 0-2. That's inside.